Hello and welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I will talk about should you be installing Filmora 12 or not. When Filmora 12 first came out, I told you guys do not install Filmora 12, and I shared with you my experience that Filmora 12 was so horrible that when I started putting things together in it, it would just freeze like crazy and wouldn't let me do anything. It would get frozen. I would have to go to the task manager and stop it and everything else. Now that the Filmora have released successive packages for 12.0.9 and they have some fixes and patches and stuff like that. So I thought, I should give it a try. So I went ahead and I installed the Filmora 12. And as you can see over here, I have Filmora version 12.0.9. It's not the very first one that came out. I often tell people that from time to time you should get into this habit of going to the help and checking for updates. And if there are any updates, it will tell you that you can install. Otherwise, it'll tell you that your Filmora is up to date. Having said that, when I started experiencing the Filmora 12.0.9, I noticed that it is not as slow as the first version of Filmora 12 was. In fact, it is quite robust as Filmora 11 was. So I went under stock media and I started grabbing some of these pictures right here on the timeline. Now, depending on your internet speed, this could actually vary depending on what is your internet speed. So you got to be careful. Similarly, I went under photos and let me grab maybe like a photo or so. Also, let me show you here that you can go under these three dots, which is an ellipse symbol, and you can actually view large thumbnail view, medium, or small. So right now, I'm looking at a small thumbnail view. If I go to large, then I can see the same pictures in large thumbnail view. Similarly, if you are in videos, then it gives you an option of looking at the same way, large, medium, or small. So you have this choice. If I go ahead and I search for, let's say I'm searching for computer. Now when I do that, it gives me an option of picking things by resolution, and it also allows me to pick things by orientation. Similarly, if I go to photos while computer is selected, same deal. It gives me the pictures about computer, and I can choose by orientation, and I can now choose by colors. Okay, so it is certainly an improvement. So if I start grabbing some of these pictures from the list and I can just start dragging them down below here, I could certainly do that. Also, if I go under transitions, I can start pulling in transitions and dropping them. You got to be careful that if you are dropping a transition that has not yet been downloaded, it may take a few seconds, maybe 1 or 2 seconds, sometimes 3, depending on what kind of computer you have. And right away, then you will be able to apply the transition like it is downloading in my case right now. And as you can see that once it downloads, it drops it right there and then. So these little things that you will get used to, but overall it's a great experience. It doesn't get stuck. I've tried creating half an hour long videos with it. I have extensively used it for editing and some of the other things, and it did not glitch. It did not give me what it was giving me the first time I used it. So all you need to do is hit export, and then it gives you the direction, like the place you want to export it to. And for example, I call it test, and I can export it. I can choose resolution, frame, all of that stuff that you were familiar with before. You could do that. And all of these cool options are there at the top as well. You can choose the device if you want to do it for you, like directly do it on YouTube, directly do it to the TikTok account, a Vimeo account, or you want to do it for a DVD. So all of these options are there. If you want to just do it on the local computer, and then you can transport to wherever you want to do it. So once you hit export, it will actually, it's pretty quick, as you can see in exporting this. And if you have a nice computer, you will be able to see it being done in few seconds. So anyway, I hope this would help you understand how Filmora 12 is, and wish you all the best. And let me know in the comment section below how was your experience working with Filmora 12. Catch you guys in the next tutorial. Till then, take care. Bye bye.